my invitation to you is to let practicing kindness in our choices be simple. Treat others with kindness.
Yeah.
You know, what's the else? Treat others as you wish to be treated.
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Friend, neighbor, clerk, sister, brother, you know, family, whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to practicing kindness, we can ask ourselves, are we engaged with spirit or just the world?
Yes.
Being spiritual doesn't mean pulling away from the world. What it actually means is bringing your spirit into the world.
Yes. So life, spirit, God is living its perfect life as us. And we get to choose to bring that to this world in our fullness of our humanity. And it's knowing that this is how we get to bring our values into form in the reality of this planet, on this time and place, for a world that works for everyone. This life is expressing through us, and we get to be those conduits to make those choices which creates this world that we desire. So what are you choosing today? Are you voting your values? Not only in the ballot box, but in the altar of your own consciousness. Are you choosing, are you voting your values? And how are you choosing to express this life energy moving in, as, and through you? Are you aware of the impact that your actions have on others? And your words and your thoughts have on yourself and others. So this kindness applies to ourselves and others. And what's important is to be intentional about it. In order to be intentional, you must first, as we talked about last month, know what you value. Know this vision that you have for yourself in the world. And as you know what you desire, you can then see how your choices line up in that path. And you can notice, this is the starting point, and this is where I desire to be, and this is the vision I hold for the world. And so as you make your choices along the way, you might have to autocorrect a little bit, right? Just as airplanes, they are flying from, Lexington to Los Angeles, they don't fly in a straight path. They're constantly auto-correcting, going a little bit this way, a little bit that way, but eventually they get from point A to point B. So as we hold that desire and that intention clear in our mind, we're constantly auto-correcting and noticing, though. It takes awareness, because if we fall asleep to that and we just start veering off this way, next thing you know, you're in Dallas. But you wanted to be in Los Angeles, so you got to keep that course at the forefront of your awareness of where you desire to be, and notice that each choice is what leads you there. And that you get to be that compassionate conduit for spirit expressing through you. And when you get a little off course, it's not an invitation to beat yourself up. It's an invitation to love yourself more fully. Because forgiveness is a very important tool in this process.